Well, it's been 10 years since Skyrim was first released, and to celebrate, Bethesda has decided to put out an Anniversary Edition. If you load up your copy of Special Edition now, you may notice a brand new feature, an option to upgrade to the Anniversary Edition. This is a quick video discussing what you can expect during the initial launch of Skyrim AE on the Xbox. So, if you already own a copy or it's just installed via Game Pass, you can get yourself an upgrade from the Special Edition. It isn't free as it'll cost you $20 to upgrade, which I suppose is fine. Anniversary Edition isn't completely different, technically speaking, from the Special Edition as far as I can tell, and comes with a whole lot of DLC. More on these points later. After upgrading, the game will take some time to install a whole bunch of Creation Club DLCs and then return you to the title screen, where you can see that familiar Empire logo is now gold. Very cool. First things first, mods. Mods in your load order are completely intact, nothing is broken here yet. You still only have 5 GB of reserved space for mods, which is pretty disappointing. I was also on the hype train for an upgrade to reserved space, but that isn't happening, nor can I see that happening in the foreseeable future. On the surface, everything looks fine, but we'll get a bit more in detail later. Your saves are still intact, both modded and vanilla playthroughs are fine, and you can go take a look at the Creation Club for all the new things added into the game. I don't think there is a way to uninstall the Anniversary Edition or any DLC editions, so your choice to upgrade is final from what I can tell. This could be a detriment, as you'll soon find. Okay, so everything looks fine on a surface level. Let's actually load up a game and play it with the full load order. And it's broken. Modded playthroughs will most likely freeze up just after a small action like moving, or you'll get a black screen with the music and sound effects still playing. For some reason, I was able to play one save without a problem, which is interesting because I think this playthrough is the most heavily modded. I don't understand why. From what I can tell, this is also happening with a lot of other players online. At the moment, I don't think there are any solutions or remedies that are repeatable to fix the game crashes, nor do I have any idea what causes them in the first place. There was some stir in the modding community in the lead up to the game's release. A Reddit post was made by a developer, or something, that states that the Anniversary Edition would break some mods specifically because Bethesda decided to upgrade their compiler from Visual Studio 2015 to 2019. I don't know what the fuck that means. I pour alcohol for a living. From what I can gather from this Reddit post and several articles is that the script extender for Skyrim Special Edition is outdated and will also have to be updated, meaning a lot of mods will suffer. They too will have to be patched and updated. Skyrim on the Xbox doesn't use script extender, so this is a problem mainly for PC. Still, on Xbox, it looks like there needs to be updates on Bethesda's side and the modder side as well, as there are problems. Obviously. I found this article from PC Gamer that might explain the crashes. Even though the author isn't using an Xbox, the problems seem to be the same that I'm facing. The Anniversary Edition is running the mod scripts too damn fast, causing the game to essentially crash. The solution they found? Disable follower mods. Okay. I don't use them. Now what? Well, it may be script heavy mods, so I uninstalled some mods and disabled heavy hitters and still black screen. Ordinator, Winter Sun, and some graphics mods were disabled for an idea of what I did. Brute forcing it doesn't work, neither does a hard reset or updating certain mods. I even cleared out my reserved space and installed the same load order and still nothing. The only thing that kind of worked was glitching the game out. I started a new game to see if fresh games would be affected. Ran well for the most part. Once I started playing, I got a couple of text prompts about the new survival mechanics. I accidentally quit the game while one was on screen, loaded up an old save to see if I could play it again, and to my surprise, the text box loaded into my old save. Even more surprising, once I exited the glitched text box, I was able to play the save. I don't know how to reproduce these results, nor do I know exactly how I did it in the first place, but after quitting the game and turning the console off, black screen returned. I don't recommend trying to glitch the game out this way, as it's not a reliable remedy to the problem at the moment. It's a new release, so obviously there's going to be some kinks to work out. It'll take some time for the modders and Bethesda to iron them all out. Updates should be coming in the near future, and the online community will eventually find a fix working with or around Bethesda's updates. What I'm not very optimistic about is the updating on the modders' end. Skyrim's been around for 10 years and remarkably still has an active player base. Some modders might not have foreseen the game to be released again 10 years later and on several platforms. They may have moved on to other games and projects, so their creations and contributions may never get the updates for the AE version. If you have veteran saves with lots of mods, you might want to hold off on upgrading to the AE version of the game at the moment. There isn't a dire need to right now. I guarantee there will be a green light at some point when your saves are playable and the mods are plentiful. If you want a new experience of vanilla Skyrim, then you might want to consider upgrading to the AE version, as there's quite a lot of stuff included. What's is the stuffs? Oh my god, I butchered that sentence. Well, first of all, there's fishing. Finally, I can play Big Bass Hunter in Skyrim. In all seriousness, there's new items, spells, gear, and armor. There are new quests from the Creation Club. The big DLC quest, Saints and Sinners, is definitely one worth mentioning. Survival and camping, which I only briefly mentioned previously, gets added with this new version. In it, there's the need to eat, stay warm, and stay well rested. This new mode also includes things like campfires, tents, and new food items, I think. If you'd like a full, somewhat detailed list of all the things the upgrade includes, check out Mr. Matty Plays' video about it in the description of this video, because I generally have no interest in checking out all this content and covering it. Sure, some of it looks cool, but I have played vanilla Skyrim for too long. I am much more satisfied and accustomed to playing Skyrim with mods. They might not have a quality seal of approval, but they're fun, creative, and some make the game substantially better. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say at the moment. I am sure things will get fixed up soon, and this video is going to age like milk. This is all just a first week reaction to the AE version on the Xbox I want to talk about and cover if you consider getting the new 10-year version. That's it. Until next time, my name is Efrain. Adios.